tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
No.
I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend.
Darth Plagueis was a dark lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise, he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to create life.
Darth Plagueis was a male Dark Lord of the Sith who at some point chose Sheev Palpatine, a human from Naboo, as his apprentice. As master and apprentice, Plagueis and Palpatine, who took the Sith moniker Darth Sidious, worked together, trying to unlock the secrets of immortality, and to execute their order's long-awaiting plan of bringing the downfall of the Galactic Republic with a new Sith Empire. According to Sidious, Plagueis was powerful enough that he could use the Force to influence the midichlorians to create life and keep the ones he cared about from dying, a precious knowledge that awarded him the epithet of the Wise. However, Plagueis also developed a belief that the Force could also strike back at him for his power. In truth, he became so powerful that the only thing he still dreaded was losing his power. Ultimately, Plagueis' only fear was bound to come true. At some point, Sidious had learned everything he needed from his master. Moreover, he had acquired his own pupil in the Night Sister Mother Talzin's son, Darth Maul, a young Dathomirian Zabrak whom Sidious had kidnapped from Talzin when he was only a child. As the rule of two mandated that only two Sith, a master and apprentice, could exist at any given time, one of them had to die. Now that he had no further use for a teacher, Sidious disposed of Plagueis, killing him in his sleep. With the death of Plagueis, Sidious not only gained the status of master, but also acquired 11-4D, the late Sith Lord's multi-limb protocol droid assistant. In the waning days of the Republic, Sidious recounted the history of his late master to Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker, whom he befriended years before the Clone Wars in an effort to gradually turn him to the dark side of the Force. Skywalker, who was unaware at the time that his friend was in fact a Sith Lord, and having developed premonitions of his secret wife's death in childbirth, was intrigued by the story of Plagueis, particularly his ability to prevent death. When the fear of loss drove Anakin Skywalker to betray the Jedi Order, turning him to the Sith Lord Darth Vader, Sidious reformed the Republic into the Galactic Empire and declared himself Emperor. At the same time, he had the Jedi wiped out by Order 66, completing the Sith plan that lasted for over a millennium. One of the few Jedi to survive was a Padawan named Farron Barr. Barr began to investigate as to why the Jedi fell so quickly and learned of Plagueis' existence, putting his file on him in the list of individuals involved in the crisis. In the years that followed his rise to power, Sidious came to generally, if posthumously, appreciate Plagueis for the planner and prophet he had been. Sometimes he mused about how his late master would have reacted when confronted with the trivial, day-to-day matters of Imperial politics. Unfortunately, this is about all we know of Darth Plagueis in canon, although his Legends counterpart has a lot more detail on him. I'm hoping that in the future, we'll learn more of Darth Plagueis in canon, as his character is very interesting to me, especially his Legends counterpart. Knowing the history of the master of Darth Sidious, who is potentially the greatest Sith Lord of all time, could be a great addition to canon. But as of right now, we don't know too much, and I want to know what you think of Darth Plagueis in the comments down below. And if you want to see more Star Wars related content, then subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.